Did you get description?
Ooh.
Are we on? Live?
We are live. Thank you so much, Blake. You're the best producer I could have ever asked for. God, I wish the people can just see you every morning when they woke up like I do sometimes. Joining me today on the Dispensary Live, I've got Blake, executive producer, and Brandon, co-host today. Trevor, we miss you, buddy.
Blake,
Thank you so much.
Blake makes me feel that way too.
Whenever you see him in the morning.
Yeah.
He's the handsomest ginger I've ever seen. Minus Harper Doodle. Shout out my nephew. His name is not Doodle. It's Harper. But
Harper Doodle.
Anyways.
Thanks for being here.
Seriously, thank you so much for joining me here, or joining us on the Dispensary Live. It only happens every Thursday.
I'm not here. Don't worry about it.
There he is. He's on camera finally joining me. Is this handsome Oneiden Brandon Danforth?
Back on. Yeah, man. In the bushes.
It's been another week. It's been a whole nother week. I think the countdown timer is at 238 days until we're absolutely mitched. Come November 12th, if you are in possession of this, as of the current statute, you're going to be a felon. If you're an operator in possession trying to sell still, you'll be a felon. I'm not sure what the possession laws will be, to be determined by Big Brother. But little brother's right here. Little old Hemp, trying to help this fight, trying to get your testimony and bring you some entertainment while we wait for you to be so bold enough to press that link that Blake is dropping into the comments right now. I spoke with a bunch of different people on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, MySpace even, saying, talk to the boy.
No way.
Come talk to the boys about why you think the hemp ban is number one unconstitutional and or you just don't agree with it.
I'm trying to give stuff away. If you do, I got some boxes. Mystery boxes. I'd love to give these away. Just call in. It's like every week we're getting closer and closer. I think Blake just showed the clock.
Do we have the quack?
No, I think he threw it up already.
You find it at the
238 days.
Table. Look at that. 5 hours, 57 minutes, 238 days until essentially they win. And it's not about winning and losing. It's about wellness. It's about people having the right to be able to use a cannabis beverage to treat. I literally just got a fucking root canal the other day.
I saw that.
You saw my Snapchat story?
Jacoby throws up a snap.
While the dentist was putting needle in mouth.
It was terrible, man.
I don't mind. I told them, hey, if you guys are for hemp, I even told my dentist at the VA, if you guys are for hemp, call into the Dispensary Live, get a free mystery box, talk to Brandon, Blake, and myself, and Trevor when he comes back. And let's help save this industry, because if it's not your voice, we can only rattle off the same information, weekly.
We are here weekly, so feel free to join us. We're happily here be here weekly for you. So we'll continue to do that. Keep the doors open.
And speaking of weekly, there's another discount going on still yet at all dispensary locations or Prohibition9.com. You check out the Prohibition 9 line beverages, Al Capone's Gold, Root Brew, and Grape Gatsby. Some of the best flavors on earth.
Comment the Dispensary Live. We'll take a drink right now.
We'll do it right
now
with you.
But besides that, we got some games. We're going to get into it. The door's open. Join us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hop in.
Hop into some games or hop into some articles that we kind of conjured up to entertain while we're waiting for folks to join us and give us their testimonial.
They're real life, the articles.
Oh no, these are not farce. These are 100% real articles that you did some digging, I did some digging, and we gave our own little jokeroo on it, hoping to send home the point of the article. Entertain a little bit, I'm very excited.
I don't know why it gets me so giddy. I'm going to deliver the news.
I was so impressed with you last week.
Why?
Seriously, I felt you were delivering good stuff.
Dude, you're going first.
You want me to go first? I can run it first. I don't mind at all.
All right, everyone pay attention. It's about to get nasty.
Let me do this is where I do my shift, right? Because I moved a little bit down this way, that way. Unlike last episode, now I'm not.
Love from GBE, JB Ice.
Love from Green Bay.
Unique New York.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
What
Here we go.
Said? Love
My
from
first
GBE, JB Ice. Okay, go ahead.
My first article. Ohio campaign to block marijuana and hemp restrictions fails to collect enough signatures for ballot referendum, courtesy of Marijuana Moment. Ohio voters legalized weed, and politicians were like, cool story. Now watch us micromanage your high like it's a fucking HOA.
Good news. They're trying to take control. Ohio cannabis companies sued for using branding owned by LeBron James agency. LeBron's team says the infringement was pretty severe, while most are calling it a bit of a flop.
Alabama guard Aiden Holloway arrested for marijuana possession charge. In quotes, 2.1 pounds. Bro wasn't preparing for March Madness. He was preparing for April, May, and most of June.
Too bad about the Badgers today. Last call for hemp THC beverages in Ohio bars, restaurants ahead of the state ban. Coincidentally, Ohioans are also preparing for the food to get significantly worse in the state following the ban.
Have you ever had a Buckeye? Peanut butter ball with like chocolate in it?
I thought it was some sort of thing.
Not like the logo. Anyways, here we go. Scientists say marijuana doesn't ease anxiety or other mental health conditions. CNN warning about mental health while running a 24-hour anxiety simulator is fucking incredible.
New limits on Ohio cannabis businesses imposed as hemp THC ban goes live. Interestingly enough, LeBron James' legal team praises the ban, calling it one of the most impressive flops in Ohio history. A lot of Ohio stuff today. Must have been a big week.
Can I do a
off the dome?
Not necessarily off the dome, just one that I couldn't present media for.
Why?
Thank you, Blake, for having me move back into the center screen. That is the executive production that I am looking for. Thank you so much.
Those are your headlines this week.
Yep, those are our headlines this week. But
lots of Ohio.
A couple of Ohio's officially closed when it comes to hemp. We were not able to save it as a program, and as a state, they were not able to collect 250,000 signatures, which is kind of like
we failed.
We as like a
program,
as a program, we have officially taken our first loss. Yep, we have taken our first loss as a program, and November 12th, right around the fucking corner. Let's get it together, folks.
It's no joke. Check out the headlines. They'll shut this down. We're drinking it though.
Yeah.
You still have it for a little while. Enjoy. Blessed thee.
Blessed thee. Join me with your testimonial so we can send it to Congress. Let the politicians hear from you and not lobbyists. The lines are open.
Let me get those testimonials.
Let me get those testes. I know you wanted to say it.
I didn't want to say it. I was just going to say it. What do we got?
Here we got Blake with some testimonials.
Testimonial here.
There needs to be better press on what has been banned product-wise, including certain CBD for our and pets' pain. We need a very large outcry, like in Texas, to change the thinking back to regulation, not prohibition. From Nathaniel Ann.
Nathalie
Ann. What a name. Is it?
Yeah,
it's Natalie. It's got to be Natalie, right? With just the H silent.
I think our amazing producer might have fat thumbed it. Probably Natalie. I don't know. Thank you for that.
Yeah, there needs to be more press. That's why the dispensary live exists.
No more pets.
No, pets are going to suffer from this ban.
You guys know my
as well.
dog? He needs. God, I want to put him like just on serious amounts of THC.
Does he use the pet tinctures, bacon flavored?
We
Pet tincture,
try,
CBD?
but he just blows right through it. But so anyway, we need to keep that. Otherwise, I'll. Oof.
I know that my mom has tried that for her golden doodle that actually has regular seizures.
Oh, no
and
way.
She said that it does help moderately for her, but I mean, she's on multiple medications as well. But the tinctures did seem to calm her a little bit more. So,
Like in active seizure, squeezing some in on like the tongue, or like
just
kind
less
of daily.
violent seizures that she's had. Like it's pretty much multiple. Probably, I think there's like a dozen a week. So I know when she did try to get her on those pet tinctures, they were less aggressive. Didn't really go down in the seizures, but she did notice that she was a lot more calm, a lot more kind of medicated.
Wow.
So there is some benefits to the pets that they can utilize for CBD hemp
for
products.
sure.
And we've read the exact same about human beings that suffer from all types of different ailments that cause us to have different seizures and mental episodes as well.
Jersey goes hard. Realistically, is there anything left that can save us before November? Yeah, actually, we were just in Evers put a letter out strongly advised against the stay of spoken. We pushed proposed bills, save the puppies, woot woot.
A lot of action happened in the comments. Thank you so much. Join me.
Yeah, so
Press
I
the testimonial button.
sat in a Wisconsin Coalition Cannabis Association. Yep.
You sat in one of those meetings recently?
Was it the WCCR? Of Coalition Cannabis Reform, yeah. Sat in it this week, and yes, there is 2 chances to stop the federal thing still. And I'm bad with the politics, but yeah, it has to, unfortunately, to do with the war. So like in attaching legislation to funding this war that's going on is a chance for this bill to sneak through, and then there's one more chance in before this happens at the end of the year. So that's
the Hail Mary.
The war is happening now, or whatever. So that is a way that it can happen.
What war are you talking about? The
one in Iran.
Okay, not the Ukraine-Russia war.
No,
gotcha. If you're joining us from under a rock right now, multiple wars going on.
Yeah. So the Iran war is the one that can get this legislation through, because legislation has to pass at some level here for that. And then there's another regular standard end of the year portion of the government where they can also try to push it through. So yes, there are opportunities. I know that was a very brief explanation, but that's about what they gave us.
Super
and
brief
unfortunately,
synopsis.
it has to do with the war. So that's why I had to bring that up.
Well, the hemp ban came from the government being closed for a record amount of time. They just said, you know what? If you cancel hemp, I'll open this shit right now. And that's what happened. They opened up our government. And now you're saying, based off of what you heard in a meeting recently, that due to the conflict over in Iran,
legislation now can be passed
to
change that,
to possibly change
fund it, or whatever they have to do when wars happen. You have to fund them.
You damn right.
Fucking figure out where.
Oh, so they're going to come to hemp. They're going to come to hemp for our fucking money and say, "Hey, we don't believe in you as a whole conglomerate, but we'll take your money because we gotta go. We gotta go punish Iran."
It's called attaching legislation to a vehicle, and the vehicle would be the war. So there you go. But that is unfortunately how the government operates.
Yeah,
it just makes me mad. Makes me mad.
Makes Blake upset. See, now our producer's mad.
Brother Bear's over there
and
pissed off too.
I was just mad. We're trying to enjoy our beverages and
that's it
and such. But yes, unfortunately, there needs to be a vehicle, because it says explained to me, it's not just like old school rock where you just pass a single bill. It doesn't happen. You don't just be a single bill. It's attached usually to a bunch of other bullshit. Government spending and government funding, and in this case, government funding of a war. And then you can sneak in, essentially, is what they do.
We do have someone entered the studio to hopefully give a
Cato. You can be the next one. You can be the next one. Here we go. Coming to the stage, I've got Cato Mendez. Please tell me where you're.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we're going to shut down the program for a quick second.
Well, no, don't shut it down. Let's just stop doing
on
testimonials.
the testimonial portion for a second.
Submit your gripe via comments. We got some real trolls happening right now.
It seems like, yeah, that just is insane.
Let's go.
Yeah,
no way.
We're gonna calm down the testimonies.
We are 100% being trolled right now. That's awesome.
But
I welcome even know how that happens.
I totally welcome it.
Take time out of there.
Okay. They don't have shit else to do, bro.
For a little positive though, let's we are doing a little new segment here. We're gonna be spinning for those what do we call it? The story
Say it, Blake.
Oh, what was it?
Say it.
Storytime roulette.
It's story time.
Had a little brain fart there. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be spinning the wheel. Whatever it lands on, we got 1 through 6.
Let's go.
Get it. Get it.
Spin that wheel. Save the hemp
Hey.
industry. Type a comment. Type your gripe against the looming farm bill ban this November.
Blake, calm
in the
down, Blake.
comments.
Blake, calm down. He's like all over the flow line.
All right.
Here we go.
We're shook.
1 through 6. 1 through 6. What do
All
we
right.
got? What do we got?
Number 5. Mambo number 5.
Thank you, Blake.
Number 5.
Give it to me. What is it?
Have you ever smoked with someone who absolutely could not handle it?
Oh,
Jacob, what happened? Tell me a story. Tell me a story of someone who absolutely could not handle his smoke and what happened.
I'm not going to drop names, but I am going to say I do have a brethren that does particularly like to partake, and he doesn't smoke that often. He's more of an edible eater, and I've literally told him that he is done smoking, and we are not doing this again for the rest of the day because it is bullshit that he can't smoke without coughing, and it's not too big of a thing. But if you're coughing like Seth Rogen, every small puff, I'm good, dude. I'm good. Maybe you're just getting over something. Maybe the homie was just getting over something, but I don't think he was, because to this day we can smoke a little bit and he's gonna cough his fucking lungs out. It's an uncomfortable sesh. I'm not a fan of smoking with somebody that can't like hold their smoke per se.
So this is a physical like issue. Like he just can't physically, because
Not like
his
he's-
lungs are just cannot do
He's
it.
just not a smoker. He only smokes like every so often, but when he does, he goes into like a coughing fit.
Mine's
And
a
it's
little bit
just
more-
the most uncomfortable thing to watch.
Mine's a little bit more weed responsibly related. Okay.
Let's hear it, Brandon.
Well, I think we might all know somebody like this who just can absolutely not handle it. People, though, who have smoked for a very long time, and then for whatever reason, like they just can't do it anymore.
Oh.
And it's because they get like too fucking high, or like.
Mm.
So my buddy Trevor, I'll call him out. Not our Trevor.
Not our Trevor.
motherfucking Trevor. That's good.
I know
not
Golf Trevor? Golf Trevor?
Yeah, I mean he's not like that good. I mean, yeah, if he's watching, he's all right.
You're all right, homie.
But yeah, he's one of those guys. Used to be all
One of
about
us.
All about it. One of us, you know? And then yeah, one day he's just flipped it off. It's like a switch. And was like, I just ain't smoking anymore. I can't do it. It's got me too fucked up. Like he got him all paranoid, like really bad.
I
He just couldn't handle
Mhm.
it. And he just said, I just quit. And then what happened, Blake? He quit. Yeah.
permanently.
If it's not for you,
He hasn't. I think maybe
Not that you know.
I've got. Well, you know, we're having good times, and I'd be like, dude, just take a rip, and he would.
But he get
I'm
like,
a bad influence.
I own it, but I do it responsibly. No, I hear you. Blake, what about yourself?
can't. I think it was more of me personally. I know that Brandon saying that. I know I was a heavy smoker probably since I was in the teens, but recently, the last couple of years, I have been very going down, just because for some reason, every time that I'd smoke, I would either get too high, greening out, and that would either turn into panic attacks, or I'm just not having fun anymore. And I don't know if that's just because I became a full adult and I started thinking about bills, the mortgage, utility bills coming on me. But I don't know, just smoking now just isn't as glamorous as it used to be when I was a teenager in high school who had no responsibility.
Whoa.
Cruise.
Okay, I got responsibilities, all right? I'm just kidding.
He's
Hey,
not
join
coming for you.
answer in the comments too, if anyone likes that. No, Blake. Yeah, I got you. Don't let the bills get you down. Don't let the bills get you down.
No, absolutely. That's a real thing, that the panic attacks can be induced by a psychoactive ingredient like THC.
It's just not relaxing anymore for some reason. Now I'm just kind of trying to go with the flow.
Well, to me, it sounds like there's an evolution happening within you, my good sir. And that could be a higher calling for your life with God, or it could be just your DNA evolving. You know what I mean? You did it, like you said, you consumed for over a decade. So
Let's get a weed responsibly badge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's get a weed responsibly.
I got a homie back home. Shout
And
out
then,
Shane Bo, not Shane from production, but Shane back home, who I lived with once I got out of the Army for a little bit while I was waiting on my VA stuff to go through. He stopped smoking for a good couple of months, and then he told me he started again, and it gave him an extreme what do you call it with the irregular heartbeat? What's that called?
Palpitations.
It gave him extreme palpitations to where he felt so uncomfortable smoking. He was like, I think I'm good on this. And it's like, okay, well, maybe you don't need to smoke. That's all right. And you don't have to consume.
I don't know.
If there's something wrong with you that you don't want to seek out big pharma, there is natural alternatives. That's what this program is for. Is protecting the natural alternative medicine that is hemp or hemp cannabis.
Especially the receptor X gummies that we're kind of R&Ding right now. The sleep aid I have been absolutely loving. It's got no THC in it, but it was helping me get to sleep and actually stay asleep. So there's definitely better ways than going on to the pill side, going towards the alcohol side. Anything that's clean, anything that is better for you internally, I'm all on board for that.
Have you tried Kratom?
Oh my gosh, I have a crate.
I'm not saying it's better for you. Like, I was just asking.
I knew there was one guy in my high school who I was very good friends with, who I don't know if he just overused Kratom or he abused it, but he would just always have it. And it's one of those things where I believe that you have to use it for so long for it actually to have effect.
To get the use from it?
Yes, if I'm correct. I've never used it personally, but I just know he was always hyping it up. He was like, oh, it feels like you're drunk. It feels like you're getting that kind of buzz without actually drinking or anything. And I was like,
it does play on your opiate receptors.
Okay. So yeah, I never experimented with it, or
That's okay.
Never went into that route, but I always knew someone in high school who just abused it because he was always looking for that. But shout out him. I'm not going to call him out, but you might know who he is if he's watching right now.
It said,
what's on the
Jan
comments there, Blake?
Mayfan, why did you kick Dan? I think it was just his bad mic. Absolutely not. There's no way we clicked on his profile and then we kept hearing the hard R, hard R. We're not running that one. But that's cool, though.
What's up? Jimmy Ray came on. Agreed. Blake also have sleep gummies that have microdose CJ1 gummy with on there. So it's a game changer. Yeah.
100%.
You don't have to consume THC to get the benefits of the hemp cannabis plant. You can consume THC-free products, much like the dispensaries rolling out here in the next couple of months with pain, sleep, anxiety, and focus.
I was saying that months ago.
Yeah.
But we'll see. They'll eventually come out.
Eventually.
I think it's been almost a year we've been kind of
longer than that.
Yeah.
What's the next one, Blake? I like those.
All right.
Are you spinning that wheel again?
We're spinning the wheel.
That was number 5.
Let's see what else we're talking about. Also, you got something in the private chat. Number 6.
Do we want to try that? Do we want to try the private chat after this?
Maybe we'll move that first.
Oh, you talking about Sneed Feed? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Have you ever had a smoke session with a parent, older relative, or someone unexpected? How did it go? Brandon, have you ever smoked with the fam? Do you have relatives at maybe a Thanksgiving dinner, maybe a Christmas party that you've given them that wink, and you're like, let's go for that walk. Let's go for that walk after that turkey.
It's not like that, but yeah.
No?
It's just like, that's usually what I do.
Give them the wink.
Yo, Kobe.
Well, I'm not your older relative. How would you do it to your nana? How would you do it to your grandpa?
Give them a sign.
Like, do you really want to smoke this? You want to hit this? Yeah. I don't know.
Have you smoked with an elder of yours?
Yeah,
of your own
I would
blood?
say my aunt is an elder. Yeah.
Of course she's your elder.
She's a consumer?
Yes.
Older, yeah. Yeah. Surprisingly walked up, approached me, and just like that. And then that was my response.
Yeah.
Was like, Are you serious? You want to hit this right now? Said, yeah, let me.
What was it? Was it a J?
A small joint.
A small joint?
I think we were smoking outside with my brother at like Christmas or something. It might have been Christmas, family party, got late. So we're sitting outside. It's been a lot more, I'd say the whole family, if my family is watching, my God.
They better be. We're trying to save hemp.
Well, I know. I just don't know if they tune in regularly.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But anyway,
the family
a lot
that
more
smokes together
accepting.
stays together.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard.
That's Sunstarb saying that.
Thank you, Sonny. That is legit though. Like, I don't know, more accepting.
What
in
is
the whole family? So it's like we can walk in smelling of weed, and it's okay. People are like, yeah, it smells like weed.
Who was the first family member that you smoked with? Was it your aunt or who was the
No.
What was the
It was
first
my cousin
Sonny.
Sonny.
Sonny, I knew that.
And I was probably 12 years old.
Whoa.
And this is terrible.
That's
I
a
was
come
about
clean
12
moment
years
brought to you
old.
by.
And going golfing is terrible. My parents should be watching. And and that was a trip though. Like you remember the first time of everything. I think I maybe took a rip and just like it was like spinning high
On the golf course?
Oh yeah,
Bless your heart.
the old municipal golf course at Ledgeview. Used to be
shout
called
out
The
Ledgeview.
Muni.
Mystery Hills. Yeah.
Ooh.
Small 9.
Not the Ledgeview that I go to.
Legendary times. Yeah, no, across the street where there's all those houses.
Yeah.
There used to be a golf course. A small,
Shut up.
small 9 holes. Yeah.
Wow.
So what about you, Jacob? Who was the first family member that
Don't judge me on that. It's old.
My first family member was my brother. But as far as the question goes, he ever smoked session with a parent, older relative? Yeah, so older relative, Josh, once a Marine, always a Marine. That's the older brother. My little brother's in the Air Force. My little brother's in the Air Force. Get ready to deploy. Love you, Mitch. But I think most memorable would be smoking with Papa Mike, the dude who my middle name is named after. And you can even ask Kelly in the comments. Smoking with my grandpa is some of the coolest sessions that you can ever do. Number one, you're either smoking on his balcony or on his boat. And it's not a fancy boat. We're just out there on Lake Michigan, or Lake Erie, I should say. This man goes to grab the joint, though. You can tell he's a little old. And this is what makes it so happy for me. I would go to pass him the joint, or Kelly would go to pass him the joint. He grabs hand. He grabs hand and then grabs joint. That's how you know you're smoking with somebody old.
Make sure he's not dropping that.
Exactly. Yes, that sort of caution that an elder sibling or relative would have kind of in going through those motions. But smoking with my grandpa, I wish I could have smoked with my other grandpa and my other grandma, but unfortunately they passed away on my dad's side. But my mom's side, hanging in there strong. Love smoking with that man right there. My grandpa is, if you can smoke with an elder, even if it's not your own blood, do it. Absolutely do it. Do it. Just like Nike says.
Literal Moon. How is everyone? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you joining the stream, Literal Moon.
I also feel like when you do smoke with that older relative, they're always blown away. Because I've always remember, I think it was either my Nana or something, when I busted out the cart for the first time, and she was just so amazed. She was just like, "Oh, this is blueberry muffin? It tastes so delicious. What is?" And I'm explaining all the terpenes, and I'm going into like, it's this percentage. It's a nice indica with a bind. She's just like, "Oh, it's just." I feel like it's so much crazier than back then, where they literally were just buying it and they were just like, "Yes, it's weed."
I was about to say, you hear stories all the time of like elders being like, "Yeah, back in the day, I'd get a sandwich bag with 3 or 4 fingers, and that's how I knew that I had the right amount."
Dude had a lighter, he was burning it and everything. And no, I just feel they're always blown away when we actually educate them about it. But I love it.
It's such a treat smoking with people that don't know, especially the older crowd, because then as soon as they get a little bit of that loving in them, they like to open up. They like to tell you how it was. They like to reminisce, and that's where real culture is found right there.
Is it?
Oh yeah, and having those conversations, those
That's where
deep-rooted
culture is
conversations.
found.
Yes, high conversations with your elders in your community.
That's where you find culture, folks.
That's where you find culture, folks. Coming for you.
If you were looking, that's where you find it.
If you ain't found culture yet, go get high with an elder.
All right, hit you guys with another one.
That's what we preach.
Let's spin that wheel.
Weed responsibly.
How many of these you got? Oh, okay.
Number 2.
Switch it up. We got a different program too. What do we got?
Number 2, we got. What's the dumbest thing you've done while high?
What are you trying to get us arrested?
Well, hold on. Hold the phone.
He's like, how old were you when you started smoking? What were you doing?
What's the dumbest thing?
What's the dumbest thing you've done?
The dumbest thing I did was bite a penny and think that I had a track meet in high school. I thought I was a day late for my track meet. I bit a penny thinking that I was Bugs Bunny, thinking I can bite it.
I don't think
That's it.
that's wild.
It's not that wild. I didn't go
You
streaking in the
thought
quad.
You could bite the penny.
I thought I could bend the penny like Bugs.
Did you chip a tooth?
No,
No. Okay, good. No, chip it.
I drink lots of milk.
I don't think I've ever done anything crazy stupid. I mean, like outside, like
You ever use a fire extinguisher indoors at a college campus while
No.
absolutely annihilated?
Never
I
just
would.
get
I
in the
wouldn't know
car,
about that
forget
either.
where you're going.
I'd say like like I eventually remember. Like I don't. Oh, here we go. I got one. California. 2010, just fresh 18, got to go out and visit my buddy Richard. Who lives in Florida now. Would go out, went out there, had an Eclipse, his cool Eclipse back in the day, and
Drop top or no?
No convertible on this one, and got the munchies. Had to go get some grub. If you didn't know, out in Cali they drive a lot faster, like just in regular streets, right? And I look down. This is terrible. See, you're making me like just tell this bad story. I think we were going like 25, 30 miles an hour down to the street. That's like, it's probably 50, 55 in Cali. And I was like, this is, we're just way too annihilated for this. It's terrible.
Actively see, we're going half of the speed limit.
Like 30 miles an hour, mother. So we just started geeking out. Like, I was like, dude, I'm fucking sorry. And so yeah, I'd say that's pretty dumb.
That's just pretty dumb, pretty wild. Pretty wild.
Dumbest things while high.
Ty Night, that's my boy, my brother right there back in North Carolina. I'm in the belly of the beast. You have to be from Lewisburg College or Henderson, North Carolina to understand that one.
What do you mean?
The belly of the beast is when you're a little bit too far gone on the giggle bush.
A little green and out.
A little green and out, yes, sir.
God, I don't even.
Yeah.
Outside of that,
when's the last time you guys actually greened out? See, I know you two are very experienced. So when's the last time?
I'm actually looking forward to the next one.
Yeah. I've been trying to figure
I
that out.
wish I could get those panic attacks that you get, man. Seriously, maybe something would change.
Oh shit! Maybe that day I drank the syrup on stream.
500 milligrams.
You guys haven't checked a couple episodes back. I almost died.
It's passed out in the car.
I mean, that drink you made me. The drink you made me look like straight milk in the glass.
If you guys missed that last one, yeah, I about took it a little too far.
Shout out to anybody that has a birthday tomorrow that may or may not be watching in the comments or anywhere tomorrow. If you got a birthday, if you got a loved one that's deploying, if you want to help save cannabis, thank you so much for being here and watching.
Join the stream. We're trying to give away giveaway boxes, and join the stream. Not being an idiot, like just join it. We're just trying to talk to you. It's not like we're looking for anything crazy. I got giveaway boxes here, free stuff. There's a really good one in there. I can tell you that. Packed them myself.
Yep.
Call me Santa. And we can, I don't know, maybe
call me Santa.
You guys want to do a top 5?
Give me top 5. Maybe we hit commercial. Give these guys a breather. Been going at them for a while here.
Commercial? A commercial?
Yeah, run a commercial, but give these guys a breather. Thanks for being here.
Welcome to the largest hemp-derived cannabinoid dispensary in the nation. The dispensary specializes in alternative and hemp-derived products outside of traditional marijuana, such as Delta-8 and Delta-10 THC and THCP. All you need is an ID. No medical card required.
The dispensary is important to not just me, but hundreds of people in the community. They come to us almost daily for assistance with sleep, anxiety, all sorts of ailments that cannabis helps them with.
With daily deals, the dispensary helps you get the best benefits for your buck. The dispensary, bringing comfort and quality through education, one cannabinoid at a time.
Blake's favorite commercial.
I like it.
Shout out the Richmond store. No longer available in Virginia, thanks to local legislature there. However, Chesterfield, Danville, Fredericksburg, where I come from.
Shout out to that staff, by the way. Thanks for being them. They tough it up.
Yeah. Virginia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania crews all over. Thank you so much for what you do for the dispensary on the East Coast. Sponsor of the Dispensary Live, I should mention.
Talk about their 420 coming up.
Oh, shit. Right, yes, we do got 420 coming up, as a matter of fact. And if you spend $100 on 420, you get one of these envelopes that Brandon is holding right now in his beautiful little hands. Whopper Jr. like hands, but he does make buckets on the court. Let me tell you that. The dispensary is going to give you an envelope, and what could be on the inside is this right here. And what you don't want to miss about this,
take a sip, boys.
We'll sip.
Sipper.
That gold card right there will get you access to free flower or edibles for an entire 365, my guys and girls, 365 days, you will have a quota, an absolute quota of flower or edibles should you choose not to smoke. And that is totally fine.
Hit them up, 420. There's also good deals in there. If you don't,
Oh, yeah. If you don't pull a
if you
golden
don't
ticket,
get the golden ticket, like
you're not leaving empty-handed. Just because you don't have a golden ticket, you might be walking away with a 30% off, maybe a 50%, or maybe even just a free pre-roll type deal.
maybe just some dollars.
Some actual cash bucks. Giving away money.
Envelopes filled with cash. No, that's not
Everybody
what
check
we're
under your seats
doing.
right now.
You get $1.
You get a dollar.
Nah, we're not. We don't have a market for that. We don't got no budget.
No budget.
No budget.
Don't be a bitch.
We just got idiots calling in.
Hit you with the first top 5.
Ooh.
You guys ready?
Let's do this.
Ooh.
Top 5 worst places to be high at. Top 5 worst places to be a little, maybe you're greening out.
We're going to go one at a time, right?
One at a time.
Okay.
So Brandon, we're gonna go with you first. What is your top 5, your 5th worst place to be high?
Well, fuck.
Could be a lot
You
of
just write it. You ain't
circumstances.
gotta hold it up.
Like a
It's gonna read
job
backwards.
interview.
Why?
It'll read backwards.
Why will it read backwards?
I don't know.
Is everything reading backwards? Someone let us know.
What's your number 5?
Oh God, that's a fucking lie. If I've ever seen a lie. There we go. There we go. Way to finish that.
Not
up.
a
Way to
lie. He
finish
saw
that up.
one word.
What is
It's job interview.
Job interview.
Oh, there it is. That's beautiful.
You're trying to be professional, trying to
Yep.
make a good first impression.
I don't know. I mean, I
Mhm.
guess it doesn't really. I do better sometimes
Sometimes.
in my job
If
interview.
you're just staring
kicking
at
ass.
walls.
I don't.
Alright.
I don't just stare at walls. I'm high right now.
I'm out right now.
Took a rip 2 minutes before show start. Damn
Oh,
right.
fucking minute. Yeah.
Elevator would be my number one.
Ooh, elevator. If you're alone or with people,
Are you scared?
Either or.
I'd be scared.
Well, preferably alone, because then I don't feel like I'm like burdening anybody with my like my
Scared
sweat,
of, you scared of
my
elevators?
sweat and my nervous farts.
My nervous.
You know, I don't want to
little
be.
toots.
Yeah, if I'm by myself, it's like, I can make this. You know.
All right.
Oh, that's a good one.
Airplane. That's
I took some gummies once before I did it, and I was like, it's probably not a good idea.
Did you think that before they kicked in or while they were kicked in?
While they were kicking in.
Okay.
Like beforehand, I was like, yeah, this is exactly what I want to relax and like be chill. And then I was like, fuck,
Not
this
at
is
all.
not going good.
Any turbulence on that flight?
I don't no.
No.
Where
I
the
guess if you're
fuck were
doing
we
anything,
going?
the gummies would be the best.
Going out to
route.
Florida. It wasn't a terrible flight. Nothing too crazy. What are the comments we got? Your mom's house. Yes.
We knew that was coming.
Sunny is on one today. I love it. Allegedly, they say.
Police convention. That's a good one. not the best.
Yeah.
flight.
Say it. Thanks for those comments. They're wonderfully funny.
All right, Jacob.
I got second one would be at the cafeteria lady's house. She's scary.
She was always so nice.
Yeah, she was scary to me.
I feel
Okay,
like she was token. She'd be the one that liked.
she was token for sure, just not the bush.
A little too close, maybe.
Yeah.
What we got?
Mm-mm-mm.
Thinking about that lunch
Whatever.
lady?
I'm not gonna go so hard on it. I just prison sounds pretty rough.
Prison.
That sounds like where you'd want to be high.
If you're
as a
just
matter of
in
fact.
prison, nobody would be freaking out in prison.
I don't know. I feel like you might freak out. There might be some like fucking what is it? The laced shit.
I don't know.
Could you imagine? Hold on, let me just paint this picture for you. You're in prison with Diddy, right? And you get some
Already a
fucking
nightmare.
yeah, and you get some drugs, and you get incapacitated for a number of minutes or hours.
Minutes. It takes only minutes.
Yeah, that sounds a terrible time.
And yeah, with the diddler, I totally
why I said
agree. Yeah,
prison.
that's a great one right
You just said
there.
it was bad.
Diddly diddler.
Diddly
Colby's like, you want to be high in prison.
I mean, you want to forget.
No,
where
you
you're at.
just whatever.
Wants to remember.
Prison.
I-
Come on, that's not.
I have a buddy that
crazy.
works in the prison system, and he's
Maybe if you're
prisoners
cool.
love getting high.
A correctional officer. You don't want to be high.
Oh,
What you got, Colby? Give it to me. What you got? Give it to me. Be all up about prison.
Prison.
It's a wonderful place. What are you talking about?
I've seen Oz. Have you not seen Oz?
Of course you want to be high there. It's like heaven.
Maybe when you're high, you feel like that.
Somebody give me a comment about prison. Maybe it's a bad.
All right, so at the bathroom in the mall.
What is
probably
up with you in the elevator, like the bathroom, mall bathroom?
You don't want to be high in the mall bathroom. A lot of weirdos going to that bathroom at the mall.
100%.
So many different characters.
100%.
And if you're a little high and you engage in with one of them on accident, you have no idea the can of worms that you're opening.
Fragile high guy.
Fragile high.
Space would be tough.
I feel like that might
That would be
pretty
very
good.
tough. Yeah.
You'd be zoning out and shit.
Oh, like,
Look at those stars.
you want
Like, are you in
Don't
a
get me
spacecraft?
started on space.
Are you in a spacecraft or just floating around?
You don't want to be in either one of those.
Neither.
Death up there. Well, it's seriously ain't nothing up there
Nothing up there.
for millions of miles.
Millions of miles alone.
What you got, Kobe? Come on, rattle your brain. Space and prison.
Elevators. We got.
Talk about like nightmares.
I've been high everywhere, and I've made it an intentional point to be like, hey, I'm not going anywhere. I can't smell like fucking Snoop Dogg. And guess what? If they don't like the fact that I smell like Snoop Dogg, fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
Oh.
So it's like
They don't deserve
trying to
it.
think of those places where I wouldn't, out of respect, I wouldn't come smelling, or I wouldn't be high at church per se.
That's a good one.
That's something I've never done. I've never smoked and gone to church. Always gone to church sober minded. Not against anybody that does, connect. I'll read my Bible occasionally while smoking a J,
Cliff.
but I just haven't gone into church.
Gas station in Gary.
Gas station, Gary, Indiana.
I want to hear that story. That's very specific.
That is awfully specific. Holy
Let's hear
cow.
the story. Call in, Cliff. Let's hear the story.
God, wonder what happened.
Gary, Indiana. That's a rough place,
Your
man.
top place now, Brandon. I think he's the last one. I believe.
Oh, because I went backwards.
Yes. Top.
How about? Well, you're talking about.
Don't be biased, baby. Go off of you.
Maybe like.
I was struggling.
What about like
I was
a
struggling.
nursery?
Well, no, it would be. It'd be
Check
this.
out all those babies. I know what those babies are thinking about.
Now this is just out of like a fear of mine.
Ooh.
Locked in a coffin.
Oh,
man. Yeah.
yeah, that's a panic attack right there.
Yeah. It's,
Locked in a coffin. Can't move.
Can't move.
Fuck that.
Ooh.
wouldn't want to have that psychoactive ingredient going if
That's like one of the worst. Buried alive. Ugh.
buried alive.
That kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where I
you-
can't move my arms.
Would you want it? Okay. Would it be worse to be buried alive with like a light source or in a complete darkness? What do you think is worse? Being able to see that you're like in a tight container or just in complete darkness? What do you think's worse? Do you want that light?
Damn.
You want like a little lighter with you, or do you just want to be in the pitch dark? Do you think it's gonna be better if you can't see you're in a tight?
I think about that Mac Miller video, Self-Care.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Where
that.
he's lighting up the cigarette in
Yep.
there. Like, man, I've never wanted to smoke a cigarette in a coffin that fucking bad in my life until watching Mac Miller do it.
He makes it look cool though.
He makes it look so cool. And then he gets out of the cat by using a knife and then just,
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
I don't know
the
if I'll be able
punches?
to do that.
no, I totally agree with you on that one. Would not want to be stoned out of my mind in a coffin.
That's a good one.
I wouldn't want to be stoned out of my mind.
Costco.
Lost at sea.
Oh, lost at sea.
Lost at sea. Would not want to be stoned out of my mind. Would want to, would genuinely want to have any sort of sharp thinking available.
Probably
Any sort of,
the ship would just pass you and you wouldn't even realize.
you know what I mean? Oh, there'll be another one, man. There'll be another one, man. We'll be all
We don't
right.
get like that. What are you talking about?
No, we don't. We don't. But some people do get high and absolutely lose all fucks.
Well, that's why we say read responsibly.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
weed responsibly.
He's on that. He's a good producer.
DJ Sunstarb said police convention. You know what's ironic is we had a 5-year anniversary courtesy of the sponsor. And there was actually a police convention going on simultaneously at the same venue that we were hosting our 5-year.
Yes.
And there was no sort of friction at all.
Right next door of our conference room that we booked, literally on the other side of the wall, we had a police convention with probably about
All the state troopers
100 cops, state
from
troopers.
Wisconsin. Even some Minnesota cops were there. Like, it was a big
And
convention.
we had a great time.
Amazing time.
There was no button heads. And they actually had a little skit where an officer came and said our boss had been kidnapped.
Mhm.
There's a lot of freaking out. And it was all just a joke.
Wouldn't want to be high when somebody at work says your boss has been kidnapped. Or is that something you kind of want to be high and be like, well, how the hell did that happen?
Yeah, I don't know. He's especially the way he looks all jacked up. It's like, I don't know who's kidnapping that guy. He wishes someone would try to kidnap him. Shout out, Will.
I'm gonna think at both of ours. I'm gonna say that gas station in Gary, Indiana, is probably where I wouldn't want to be high the most at. I don't know why, but it sounds like a hell of a
still
fucking.
wanna
You want to be high in a coffin?
You don't want to be high at the cop.
Yeah, but he's saying Gary, Indiana over coffin. I would pick Gary, Indiana.
It depends what happened at this gas station.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
but if
much
you're
is
in
to
a
be left
coffin,
unturned.
You'd be dead.
You're dialed.
Yeah, but
you are locked in.
There's maybe someone was chasing him at this gas station. Maybe someone locked him in a bathroom stall. I want to know the context.
I really
Maybe
wanna
someone
know
got
that.
Buried in a
a coffin
coffin.
at the gas station.
No, buried in a coffin is fucking terrible, man.
Thank you. That's all I needed. I'm sure it was
That's
bad,
all I
Cliff.
I'm sure it was bad.
Comment cremation or burial if you have a preference. Why not?
Kobe's face is going off his screen. Look at.
Oh, is it because I'm standing up too tall?
You're a tall guy. I don't know.
Let me do this real quick. Take a bump down. Take another
Bump.
bump down. Another bump down. Here we go.
All right.
I'm just a small guy. What?
Hit you guys with the would you rather?
Ooh, would you rather?
Would you rather
These are my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
travel around the world in a hot air balloon or travel around the world in a sailboat?
Fucking A. That's tough.
Freaking A.
Say the scenic
Damn it.
F and A.
I thought it was. I heard it.
You get it.
I heard hot air balloon. I was like, I'll take the whatever else. It's sailboat. Jeez.
Initially, I wanted to say balloon, but I was like, hey, you're going to run out of gas. Sailboat, I don't think you're running out of wind, but every so often.
Yeah, you get
Stuck in
blown
You're running out of
backwards.
wind.
Blow backwards.
All of a sudden, it
Going the
blows
wrong
the wrong way.
Going the
Would you
wrong-
rather be at altitude or at sea when shit goes awry?
Probably well, if you're-
Altitude or at sea when
You
things
could-
go awry?
Altitude.
Well, if you're in the hot air balloon and you're over water, you're going to be hitting that one. There's no way. You're going down.
Understood.
What are
yeah.
you talking about?
Well, if I'm just saying, he said, would you rather be like in a tricky situation? If you're in a hot air balloon over water, and let's say you run out of gas, you're going down to that water regardless.
Yeah. See, I don't
So,
know. It's
the
a hot
sail-
air balloon.
Would
I'd
you rather
say-
run out of gas or run out of wind?
Probably win though, because you're at least
Right.
you're stagnant. You can maybe hunt a shark.
Fuck out of here. We're going sailboat.
You're going sailboat?
Sailboat.
I'm
But
going sailboat as well.
I think
What does
hot
the
air-
comments say? What do they tell me?
We got DJ
Balloon.
Sunstar.
Balloon.
Balloon. Today, guys.
Have you ever ridden in a hot air balloon, bro?
I have not.
No.
That would be a cool piece of content for us to cut.
That's a bucket list.
Say, hey, down there, help us save the hemp industry. Tune into the dispensary live.
Just a smoke trail behind us.
Yes. And we're dropping joints from the sky.
You get a
I mean,
joint.
that might work. Why don't we do that?
Smooth
Why don't we
drift.
just drop joints from the sky?
Say like a little message on them.
And it just says, tune in, Dispensary Lab.
Tune in to Century Live.
What's that?
As you can tell, we're waiting for viewers to give away this box.
We could do our next podcast in a hot air balloon.
What's your next thing, Blake?
Next thing, we got another Would You Rather. Would you rather have to spend every night for 1 month sleeping in a dog kennel or spend every night in a large bird cage
For a month.
for a month? Each one is a month. You get the dog kennel or the bird cage.
How big's each one? Like a large bird cage?
Well, the
Well-
bird cage will house a human, right? Obviously.
Correct.
Okay.
But you got the bars. Or the
Is it
kennel.
up in the air? Like you have
in the
to
air.
climb
It's
in?
like
Like,
the-
Tweety Bird?
Tweety bird? Yeah.
A
You're
man-sized
the size of Tweety
bird
Bird.
cage.
There's nowhere else. There's just a floor, a metal floor. The kennel, there might be some pads or something.
Where do you get these, man? I'll
It's
take
high
kennel.
top. Kennel? You dog.
We both identify with dogs pretty heavily. Not gonna lie, the kennel sounds very lovely versus being suspended in the
Especially
air.
if there's a blanket over it. I think it's nighttime. I'll probably just fall asleep.
Let's see what the comments say. I want to see what they say.
Your mom's house.
Your mom's.
Get high on the balloon.
That's what I'm talking
What's
about.
the difference? See, that's how I agree. It's
I mean,
like
you
the kind
got
of the same.
bars for one. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
If you've ever seen a Tweety bird
I was gonna say
cage,
kennel and a
picture
bird
that,
cage.
but for a human
Maybe-
size.
I guess the kennel is kind of more, I wouldn't say comfortable, but more kind of contained. While the bird cage, you can kind of still be attacked by elements.
Mm.
You're not really having much shelter, unless it's, I guess, different kind of. You get really.
What
into
are
this.
you going into right
Friggin'
now?
A.
He's all like,
Let's get talking about it.
oh, yeah. I mean, you guys get it.
We'd like to dissect this more.
Somebody call in so I can give a box away.
Jamie Ray Kennel, LOL. My dogs used to have blankets and pillows and everything in
Exactly.
theirs. That's
I don't know
right.
who's giving a pillow to a bird. I think birds sleep standing up, don't they?
Bats.
I'm just laughing at Blake going in on this. He's like more, there's bird seed on the ground. There's
Probably
small,
bird shit everywhere.
small newspapers everywhere in the bird
Small
cage.
newspaper.
You're
I
like-
got something to read at least.
The fuck, Jamir's right though. There's usually like padding, in the kennel.
There is.
That's why I took that too. I would agree.
All right. Should we
Give me a commercial. Give these guys a breather. Again, we've been going at it for a bit.
all right, commercial.
Hey, Blake, G-Chat.
That's you?
Nah, I'm about to order some DoorDash. You want in on this?
Order me some za.
What kinds you want? You want Domino's, Pizza Hut, what?
No, I'll take some gummies, chocolates from the dispensary.
Funny, dude. Yeah, let me just get on DoorDash and order up some za. Ridiculous. Seriously, what kind of pizza do you want?
No, man. It's on DoorDash. Look at this.
Dude, shut up. That's not even fun. Shut the fuck up.
Watch this shit. It's not. It is DoorDash. No. Look, he's right there.
Look at this bug. Wait, this is like your brother or your cousin or something. You paid to do this.
He's got DoorDash on the car. Why would he do that if he was my brother? This is not a paid act.
Huh. There's no way.
Look, here he comes.
This guy brushes it off.
Says the dispensary right on the bag.
Acrobatics to boot. Right from the dispensary.
Sealed right to my door.
DoorDash.
All right, we're back.
All the way.
This is a rated G program.
It's not, but
No, I've cussed several times today.
I've said the F word.
the F word, frickin'.
Somebody call in. Freaking. Somebody call in. Let me give you some free stuff.
All right, do we want to spin this wheel again? Get another story.
I just want
I
to
laid
give a
down-
shout out to the absolute maniacs that came on into my queue earlier and tried to taint the program. Fuck you. Big fuck you. And thank you so much for joining the dispensary live. That's what I'm talking about. Because it's gonna take trolls.
Can't taint this program.
Can't take this program out, baby.
Taint ourselves.
We'll taint ourselves
Good call, Blake.
with good drink.
Let's get camera on Blake while he reads next, man. He's too handsome to miss.
All right, spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
Spin it. Black and yellow.
4.
He's good with it too. Oh,
Have you ever had a smoking session go completely off the rails?
no.
Yes.
Who are you smoking with that
Yes.
this is happening?
A lot of people.
You've never been smoked like hotboxing in the car and the police ever pulled up?
It just goes off the rails. It's not. It's no longer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, talk about that now. That's where my head went. It was like immediate, like
Smoking
in col-
weed,
Yep.
partying.
Brandon's done it all.
Woo!
Had to jump out a window. Made it out.
2-story?
No,
One
it
story.
was a dive out the window.
Any bushes?
Window open or
Dude
you went
get in
through
front of
window?
me, got caught. Obviously, we were drinking too. Like it was a whole thing. I was a young cat.
Yeah.
And saw a dude get plowed out in front of me, but we were smoking. And I dove and nobody tackled me. And then we just took off.
Nobody tackled me.
There's a bunch of people behind me. So made it out of there.
Heck yeah.
Off the rails.
Brandon getting caught.
I didn't get caught.
Jacob, any sessions that have actually gone off the rails? You had to calm it down, or
Yeah.
Okay, you said about like police show up in mine. Why is mine again? What are you trying to?
No,
You
that
did
was
that to yourself.
that was me. That's where I went. Was in college. We were having a good old.
Oh shit! You can't let too much out either. See,
good old,
We're having a good old smoke session on the road, not weeding responsibly, if you will, in
Not
little old
weeding.
Henderson, North Carolina, where Lewisburg College is. We were smoking fat, rolling up as we're smoking.
smoking fat,
Get pulled over.
flaked out.
Cop just wants to check in and make sure we're not doing nothing bad. We threw everything out the window except for one homie. He kept a joint in his belly. He's a bigger fella too, like right under his row. And as soon as the cops left, he asked, "Who's got a lighter?" And we lit up and took the fuck off. Yes. Like as soon as the cops were like,
No way.
You guys aren't doing shit. You're speeding a little bit."
But you were smoking.
We were smoking in the car. We sprayed the Ozium, put everything out, threw all the shit out the window while we're getting pulled over, just for us to get a very, very gracious warning about speeding. And then we immediately pull off and light
He just
up.
spun again.
He did. I heard the spinning.
Stop clicking.
We're lagging.
Oh
Keep
no.
talking.
Is the stream still going, ladies and gentlemen? We've got a Lagatha Christie situation happening
Don't stop clicking.
on my camera.
We're still live.
First time Della knocked on the window and asked for the baga off the roof.
You're still live? Just keep talking. I think we're still live.
No, I got another one from my brother from back home in North Carolina. He said, "Does it count when the first time Dalla knocked on the window and asked for the bacca out of the rellos that we were rolling?" There's a crackhead where we used to smoke, and he would always be like, "Hey, before you throw those cigarello guts on the ground, let me get those." And he had like a Ziploc bag that he would collect tobacco and burnt cigarettes off the ground and shit. And he'd get pissed as hell at us if we ever took our tobacco from the cigarello and just dumped it on the ground. He would literally go into rage and say, "You know, I fucking like smoking that. How dare you throw it on the ground?" And me and my buddy Ty were just like, "Bruh,
That's crazy.
this
dude.
is crazy behavior."
He's got to get it
Crackhead.
all. He's got to get everything out of
He's
it.
a whole crackhead.
He's got to get everything.
What's
out.
going on right now?
Hey, we're
Stream's being hacked by China, ladies and gentlemen.
live. Most likely. Pretty sure we're still live.
I'm glitching big time on our screen, but I don't think we're glitching that hard on the main feed. Grandma died is one of the comments from DJ Sunstar. Very sorry to hear that. If that's like a wild smoking experience, that is crazy. You're smoking, boom.
Grandma died.
Grandma died.
Grandma got ran over by a
Sorry
deer.
about any lag,
We don't know what's-
audio or video tech. Blake, maybe you want to.
I mean, I tried to refresh.
No, we're just fine, boys. We're just fine. We had some trolls to start the day. That was fucking cool.
Trolls. All.
Look at you clicked. We got Bite Sip 5.
Bite sips.
I'm not pressing anything.
We might just
What's
call it
going
until
on
next
right there?
Thursday, dude. I'm live. It's rolling.
Yeah, we're good.
I see the feed. It says we're smooth. It's just ours.
Okay.
Not a big deal at all.
Well,
Next week, you'll It's courtesy of the assholes that tried to
Coming to you live.
Now to repower this for the 7 p.m. hour going to 8 p.m., we've got Blake, Brandon, and myself. All the way back, like your favorite restaurant.
Sorry about any of those technical difficulties.
I'm still learning.
Whatever Blake did.
I'm still learning.
This is for Jamie Ray in the comments.
Jamie
She
Ray.
said Dispensary Live.
She was questioning the dispensary live. No, we weren't for a moment.
Technically, it's still the dispensary live. Take a sip.
Take a sip.
Take a sip, Brendan.
I've got us. We're live. I mean, my feed on my phone is showing that we're good.
We're still kicking butt.
But it is 7:02.
And I'm trying to get rid of this box. So
Feel like another would you rather?
we're gonna be open. We're gonna keep the line open for a minute. We are still live.
You
Mhm.
want another story time?
Give me a would you rather. I don't like how you're kind of building a case against me.
No one's building a case, Brendan.
He's like,
All right.
where were you last week? Did you smoke weed?
All right. Would you rather have an extra leg or an extra arm?
Easy.
Easy. Oh, Brendan, easy.
Fucking extra leg, man.
Really?
That's not at all what I thought you were gonna say. Not at all.
Like an actual leg,
What does it do?
not a
It's a
metaphorical.
leg. What does a leg do?
Not a
No, I know,
metaphorical. That looks like a leg.
So that's how I walk
I
now.
already have an
Like,
extra leg.
what's the extra arm gonna do? Fucking
Grab things?
No, I know, but like the leg is much more strong than an arm.
Right, but I've found a lot more times in life where I've been like, "Fuck, I wish I had a third hand right now instead of a third leg." I'd like to joke around and say from time to time, "Oh, God bless me." Blah, blah, blah.
Sometimes I have a burrito in my hand and the joint.
Burrito
and I
joint?
Need to grab my lighter to light my
Damn.
joint. But Brandon says leg.
I might
You can't
change
take
mine.
it back.
I might
Nope.
I'm
change
going
mine.
arms.
Nope, you can't change
Give
it.
me
You
3
can't-
arms.
You can't change it back.
What about
Now
you?
on, moving forward, you can't change your answer. Okay,
That's it.
give me
You're
something
locked
else,
in.
Blake. That was good.
Press that link in the comments
Press
right
that
now
link in
to
the
join me
comments and then
live.
join us
And
live.
if you're another troll, we're
I
gonna
swear to fuck,
we're gonna find where you live,
Blake will. He's good.
and
at
we're
that.
gonna educate the hell out of you on some.
Blake's actually good
on
at
some
finding
cannabis.
you.
I'm gonna fucking find you.
What else you got?
All right, let's do the spin.
Third arm, says Cliff.
Love that.
Where's he always like the spinny wheel? This got us in trouble than last time.
Freaking 6 of it. Okay, 2 more.
Last
Brandon.
time he spun this
no
wheel,
one's attacking you.
we crashed.
No one's attacking you, Brandon. What is the most insane thing you've ever made or eaten while high?
What did you eat last week?
I know you were high last week.
you were eating something fatty and unhealthy, Brandon. What was it?
Let me go first. Let me go first.
Thank you.
Fried bologna sandwich from Lewisburg College. They serve them Whopper size, and it's a legit fried bologna sandwich. You could watch it go into grease. You could watch it come out. And you could watch yourself eat it. Then you could watch the heartburn and the throwing up later as well, as me and homie would attest to. What about you? Fried bologna. Ugh. I did just try spam and eggs for the first time, though. Really good.
I
Spam
love
and
it.
eggs, really good.
I love spam.
Shout out 50 First Dates.
It's a good movie.
Whew.
Did you ever had the munchies?
Come on.
Got Oreos and orange juice, or
No, I just get wild with it all the time. That's what I'm saying. I
It's
think
wild.
it's.
But
Did you
what-
have last
was it-
night? Did you have
What's bad?
That's
though?
what I'm saying. Like last night, I just had a smorgasbord of shit. It was like Airheads, couple like blue and a mystery one, a bowl of cereal.
Mhm.
After I had like tater tots
Come on.
and fucking
And dinner.
and dinner. Yeah, which is our like just a smorgasbord of. I was all over the place. Couple cookies. Like we're just that was last night. And
Man,
so
Brandon, I gotta hang out with you at nighttime. That's amazing.
it doesn't. I mean, I'm not doing that nightly. I mean, that's a little wild. But and then the craziest shit. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know.
You ever tried like a
Like a ramen noodles chip mixture with beef cut up into it. Like
Oh.
wild stuff.
That's not crazy.
It sounds good. It's
Real prison food.
Yeah, sure.
I've done the ramen and hot Cheetos.
See, it's because
That's prison food too.
People do that, but I've tried it because it's there. It's easy.
What do we got, Cliff? Cliff says double bacon cheeseburger with 2 grilled cheese sandwiches for the buns.
Oh,
What?
that's a brag. That's a brag. That's not the worst thing you've ever, or is it the
At
worst
the gas
thing?
station in Indiana.
At the gas station in Gary, Indiana. This is the experience. we were waiting
Mouse
for.
says, "Where would the third arm grow?" That's a good one too.
Nope, that's the same.
Where would the third arm grow? Back to I'll just real quick. Back to that. Where would it come out?
The
Maybe-
gooch.
Is it coming out of my chest, belly button, or is it coming out like Goro from the side?
Oh, if your
Like a
leg came out of
tail?
your chest, you could just fall forward and catch yourself.
Or maybe like a tail coming right out of the.
Good question, Mouse.
Great question, Mouse.
As usual, Blake's giving us no answers. Jimmy Ray says that's not insane though.
Fight after this.
We're gonna have a live arm wrestle next week.
A live arm.
All right,
I like the paintball idea.
we got one more.
Let's do it.
Ever greened out? Walk us through the moment you realized that was a mistake. You knew you were too high. So what was it?
On cannabis or anything else?
anything else? Walk
Okay.
Walk us through a moment you.
All right.
And you just knew. Oh shit! I smoked too much. I drank a little too much. I'm a little faded.
Mm.
Well, I'll go straight to mushrooms.
There you go. Whip it
Those-
out.
Don't go too much on those.
What was the moment? Like you took them, and were you at like your own house? Like walk us through the scenario.
What went so bad when you took mushrooms?
What time was it?
Like,
the
you'd be
address.
a great FBI agent or whoever's doing the interrogating.
The ops.
Where the fuck were you?
He's a human. He's a human pry bar,
Trying to
is
get
what
you,
he.
trying to get you to open up.
What kind of drugs were you doing? Give us the scenario.
Nothing's illegal. We're all friends here. Talk a little louder into the microphone.
I don't even. I don't even know. I've just, you overdo it a couple times. I would say in each situation is about the same. When there's a moment, I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it feels like just everything just spins out of control. Like it slips just for a moment, and then it doesn't stop for hours.
Really?
You're stuck.
With mushrooms.
Oh my gosh! There's no getting off
Be
the ride.
careful on the side of cylinders. Yep.
You're stuck. What about you, Jacob?
And then you just lay there till like 4 a.m. and
Just vibrating.
Can't sleep either. Yeah, it's crazy, Dad.
Oh man, I would
That's
say
crazy.
drinking for sure. I fucking hate being drunk. I absolutely despise being drunk because number one, when I feel myself getting drunk, it's like, hey, you need to shut it down because you're going to do something really stupid. And something stupid that I've done. Take a little bit longer walk in a place that I didn't need to walk when I was blackout drunk.
Yeah.
Greenville, North Carolina, home of East Carolina University, Halloween.
Just walking.
Just walking blacked out in a toga
Been there.
with no supervision.
Been in that exact situation.
Slept outside. It was cold.
Oh, you've never
Not a
been,
good
You've
move.
never been lost in a toga before? Like
Never been lost with a toga, bro?
I can't say I have. I cannot say I have. I'm gonna be honest, but I can probably I think it was either the second or the first. I believe it was the second because the first time I didn't really get high. It was the second time I actually ever smoked, and I was in one of my friend's attics because it was back in the younger days. We're trying to hide from the parents, so we're in an attic.
Miss those days.
It's sweaty. It's not finished. We got a bunch of insulation around us and shit, and we're smoking out of a fucking potato.
nice.
Oh, wow.
This is like when I'm so I'm like, oh, we're so cool.
Yep.
He gets this potato, he's carving it up. I'm like, oh, I feel so badass. Like,
Mhm.
this is so cool. And I think I took maybe 2 hits, and then the third hit I took, it like went into the potato, and I just got all those Scooby snacks and crap, and it just all
Immediate gag.
hit me all at once. Where I was sick, I was nauseous, I was not having a good time in this sweaty
God,
attic.
that sucks.
And then I had to walk home because obviously I'm not going to try to ride my bike, but I had to walk home, and I was
Smart decision.
How you got out of the attic? I'm curious because you got to walk on those boards, or else you're going to go straight through the drywall. Eh?
I don't even remember getting out of the attic.
Right.
I remember the next memory I have is outside walking down the street, just trying not to throw up.
Yeah.
Like, it was gross.
Anyway, make sure you weed responsibly.
Yeah, that's it. It's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
What do the comments say?
Low
What do the
and
people
slow.
tell us?
the wrong half of the gummy and had to navigate the Chicago airport. Bad news.
Tough airport.
That is an awesome comment right there. Ate the wrong half of the gummy and had to navigate the Chicago airport. Bad news, Bears. Bear down.
There's always that portion of the gummy
Damn.
that just has more in it.
What's this metal concert? Lucy Gallagher at a metal concert is a no-go.
Probably
Mushrooms at a metal.
Gallagher.
Oh yeah, mushrooms at a metal concert is a no-go.
Oh yes.
I went to a
we need to get Cliff on the podcast to tell us the stories behind these comments. Yes, indeed.
You have no idea how bad we want them.
we want them. No, I definitely
We should animate them too. Get an animator going.
maybe just make like a AI concept of these
sub
stories.
series. Yeah.
A sub series.
ChatGPT, where you at?
But yeah, no, on that comment of the metal concert though, Lamb of God, Megadeth concert was the last one I went to on some mushrooms. Actually had a good time.
It was a good vibe.
But I stayed far away. Like I was making sure to be in the shadows in the back.
Did you have a seat or was it like a standing concert?
Just standing.
Standing.
We're just kind of hanging around.
I'm not a concert fan, I'll be honest with you. I'm not-
Blake said, if your boy can't take a load off and
I'm-
sit the
I
fuck
can't
grab
down.
a
kick my
chair.
feet up.
I'll bring my own chair.
Yes.
She just
Drop it right next to the mosh pit.
Blake is one of those guys.
Brought my own chair to
Just brings
see
out that little tripod
Hootie and the
chair.
Blowfish at Jiffy Lube Live in Virginia. Seeing Hootie and the Blowfish. That's
I
awesome.
need to go to a concert. We should go to a concert.
Do
We'll
our
make
pod-
sure it's got chairs.
Thank you. That's all I ask.
Chairs or no chairs?
VIP section. all
Speaking
the
of
way.
chairs and no chairs, you don't have to have a chair to give
Call
your
in.
testimonial or call into the dispensary live. And you're going to have your opportunity next Thursday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to be able to call in and not be a troll and give your gripe against the looming hemp ban this November and help save the industry in which not only do we care about, we work in it and we see the benefit for others on a daily basis.
If you missed the start of the show, a lot of Ohio. Want to know why?
Why?
Because they got shut down. It's coming.
Ohio's gone
Ohio obliterated today. As
off
of,
the hemp map.
as of today, it's fucking gone. They can't have these
No,
as of today.
as of today, they cannot. No.
And that's coming for you,
But
you
you can.
and you.
Mm-hmm.
But we can still shoot you to the to our website where you can order.
Check out Prohibition 9.
Mm-hmm.
You can order these online.
That's right.
The door's open. Join the stream. I got boxes. Comments say something. What do they say? Ohio dog water. Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Indeed.
Rub it.
Well, doors
Until
are open.
next week.
And until next week, that we're going to leave them right there.
Yep.